When you invite a group of gamblers into your hotel for a poker tournament, it's bound to have an effect on the staff. And there's always a chance that things can get out of hand. But life is full of risk. Getting to a meeting on time, or eating in the staff canteen.
Two breakfast, please.
Can be full of hidden dangers. And even the simplest human transaction carries the possibility of misunderstanding.
Oh, thanks.
I got something for you, big shot. Here's your 200. Next time we meet on the green base, I'm taking you down, my friend.
Most of us have learned to manage risk.
Well, this place is totally weird.
Some really big names here. Good players in the gambling circuit.
But life can deal you an unexpected card.
Damien Rashby.
What?
He's one of the biggest hoteliers in Europe.
We'll make sure it clears. 100 million.
Damien Rushby's my father.
Seriously? Well, that makes you hotel royalty.
Actually, it makes me feel pretty sick. Sorry, I need to get some air.
Exhilarating out there today.
Yeah, almost as good as when we had the Swedish striptease team come for the Sex Olympics.
Did we?
No, but a man can dream.
Here she is, the girl that bought us the biggest game in town.
Hey.
Why are you so excited today?
Well, gamblers are my kind of people. We're not afraid to put our balls on the line.
Thanks for visual, Sam, but try to control yourself today.
Control myself.
Look, I know you like to gamble, but sometimes you get a bit carried away, that's all.
Don't worry. Emily and I are hosting. I'll just be an expert onlooker.
Okay. Where's Tony?
I saw him in the corridor.
No, you didn't. You just phoned me to say he's had a bit of an incident in the lift and he's going to be late.
So, Emily, what do we need to know?
Sorry, what?
About the tournament.
Oh, yes, the Texas Hold'em is a popular poker variant. And the Hold'em 50 sees 50 players, each paying 10 grand a seat. It's the survival of the fittest knockout, so the last man standing walks away with £500,000.
You know a lot about it.
Well, you get more than a basic education at a girls' private school.
Well, Emily and Sam are the tournament directors, so they'll be busy all day as the poker is our main event.
I'd like to remind everybody that the restaurant will be closed after lunch for the reading.
What? This bloke Bobby Mack?
Yes, he's one of my favourite neo-realists, actually. You know, his latest opus is a staggering...
Story of authenticity and genius. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to read it a bit too stodgy for me.
Is there anything else? Can we go?
Actually, there is one last thing. Ariana Adams is booked in to stay today.
The shipping heiress. Sorry I'm late, one of those mornings. You do realise that Ariana Adams is not going to show?
She's a phantom guest. She always books the Hanging Garden Suite every summer. Always pays, never comes.
Well, her people emailed me last night detailing her demands.
She never comes.
She is definitely coming. So, Sam, I need you to vacate the Hanging Garden Suite.
Of course, straight away.
And everybody else, I need you to be fully prepared.
How about you 50? She never comes.
You may want to hang on to your money today, Gino.
So, what did I miss?
There's some big beasts here for the poker, Tony. There's bound to be a few rabbits as well. Maybe we can skin off you, eh?
Well, gambling's bad for your health. Speaking of which, 200 that you owe me.
Yeah, very funny, pretty boy.
It's great to be in London, isn't it? I mean, I know I'm not going to have a chance to see any of the sights while we're here, so we're going to spend the day channeling what it would be like to eat cucumber sandwiches on a double-decker bus next to freaky dudes in bowler hats. You're pale. Have you eaten? I'll get you some breakfast. Keep those blood sugars up. It's not bad here, actually. And the Maynardie's got the funniest accent. I nearly lost it when I heard him say black pudding and grilled tomatoes. Go, find the cups here. Well, I definitely like this one to double check.
Okay. Thank you.
Here's 10 grand. I want to play. Sneak me in.
Sam, I don't think I'm going to be able to host this tournament today.
What?
It's personal. I can't do it with my father here.
Emily, this is your baby. You know all the details. I can't do this without you.
No, I asked for 39mm clay. These are too heavy. I want 8.5 to 10 grams.
No problem.
Look, I'm going to have to go. He's on his way. I'm really sorry.
What's going on?
We haven't seen each other in over a year. He's arrogant and he's difficult, and we haven't had much of a relationship since my mum died.
Your mum died?
5 years ago.
Sorry, I didn't know.
We never really dealt with it, and then he went and got rid of all her stuff without asking me. So, having him here...
This is your chance to put things right.
It's not the time or the place.
Emily!
Shit.
Hello, darling. Sorry, I missed your birthday.
And Christmas.
Emily James. Using your mum's name, not mine.
Well, it's just for work, it's nothing personal.
Isn't it?
Well, you're such a big figure on the hotel scene. Anything I achieve, I want to do it off my own merit.
Quite right.
So, you're here for the tournament?
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk to you, and when I heard the game was here, it seemed like the perfect opportunity.
Yes.
I thought we could have a chat.
Well, I'm very busy. But I hope you have a wonderful stay at Hotel Babylon.
Well, that's what I like to see. A friendly face at reception. Always sets the right tone.
Mr. Rusby, this is such a thrill. Your hotels are fabulous. An inspiration.
Thank you. Would you ask Mr. Franklin to come and see me, please?
Okay. Excuse me. I'd like, the full English breakfast.
Oh, really, Tony? And I'd like a pastrami on rye with the pickle on the side.
Very funny. Who's Tony?
I haven't got time for this. Oh. Have a nice day.
Do you like this?
Gorgeous.
And very expensive. That's the whole point. The Italian in 207 gave it to me. But it's not really my style. I was wondering whether you'd like to have it.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, honestly, it's not a problem. I want you to have it. Please.
Hey.
Hey.
That is lovely. So stylish.
Where would you like these ghastly chicken wings?
Just put them there. Now, the email from Ariana's people specifically requested that we get in some old tiger saffron.
Saffron gin.
And some white winter truffles to shave over her hot buttered linguine?
Oh, have you got them?
Of course we have.
Oh, you've laid on quite a welcome.
Well, here's to a long and healthy relationship.
Yeah, that's a very impressive watch.
This, it went up with Apollo 11.
Really?
Yep, it's priceless.
How did you come by it?
I won it in the card game.
Are you a player?
Not today.
Oh, shame. I heard about you buying this place. Very audacious. It's a tight-knit community in the hotel game. Most of us screw up on the shop floor together, but you went straight in at the top.
I was fortunate to be in a position to do so.
These are tough times. Oil spike, dollar slump, credit crunch. People are finding it hard to keep afloat. Now, I've got 12 hotels in my portfolio. I can absorb these fluctuations, but what about you?
I manage.
Word on the street says you're making a decent fist of things, but you have liquidity issues, and you're not a natural for the hotel game.
I'm sure you don't mean to be rude, but that's how it's coming across.
I want to help you. I can offer you a way out. I'll take Babylon off your hands. I'll give you what you paid for it, plus 10% on top. Not bad in a recession.
Babylon's not for sale.
You better be sure of that. Things are only going to get worse from here, and I'm not coming back with a better offer.
You may have been in the hotel game since time began, but you've got no style.
This is just business.
It's not the way I do business.
Dry cleaning. Oh my God. In German mythology, meeting your double is a very bad omen. Well, that's one more reason why I'm glad I'm not German then. Yeah, come in. Oh, you're the famous author, Bobby Mack. Tony. Well, I'm glad to see one of us has made something of himself. Oh, yeah, it doesn't always feel that way. I've been signing for the last 2 hours. It's been the same every day for the last 10 weeks.
Wow.
Well, this book tour is so long, I sometimes lose track of who I am. Yeah, I know how that feels. Pint with the boys at lunchtime. That's what gets me through the day. Oh, I miss that old scene. I used to work in a department store 3 years in New York City. I used to feel like all human life was there. Now all I see is the inside of a 5-star hotel.
How sad for you.
Yeah, I really have to go, but it was nice to meet you, and maybe I'll see you again at your book signing. Sure. I want you to have this. Thank you very much, sir. Okay.
I believe you've been expecting me. I'm Ariana Adams.
Hi, Miss Adams.
My people should have sent you an email with my particular requests.
Miss Adams, it's a pleasure to have you staying with us. We received your email and everything's ready, so please come this way. Don't you know it's not 50 quid?
Miss Adams, wait. Tanya, need your help.
Step away from the lift. Ben, there are people waiting. Sorry.
I always keep several hotel rooms booked. I never know which one will take my fancy.
Wonderful hotel, lovely stuff.
Excuse me?
We're up the creek without a puddle.
You know, every year I've had her wretched truffles flown in, and every year I've watched them rot slowly and expensively when she didn't show.
Me too with the gin. I had to sell it at a discount to the Royal, just to make the balance you balance.
Okay, what are we going to do?
Well, I ain't denial. I'm going to light a big cigar, listen to some Charles Aznavour, and kiss the roly-poly woman from housekeeper. Hope it goes away.
But it's Ariana Adams! Don't panic, I'll call in some favours. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to follow me, the poker tournament is about to begin.
HMRC, spot check on your returns.
What?
We're going to need invoices, matching receipts, payroll records, all going back 7 years.
You're kidding.
I don't see anyone laughing.
You look troubled, my child. Can I be of any assistance?
Oh, not unless your eminent can use your Bible magic and turn water into old tiger saffron gin.
You get some very exotic types in here, don't you?
We got the big poker game here today.
I always wished I'd learned to play. Had my chance when I was young.
Well, against the backdrop of eternity, you're magnificent. We all still young.
Can you teach me,
Oh,
please?
no, Hollins, no. I don't want to get in trouble, you big boss in heaven, because I've taken all your money.
Please.
No. How much you want to play for?
Great. Okay.
I just met your father.
Lucky you.
Quite a character. Can you help me find table 5?
Hi, I'm Emily James.
I'm Crispin Lloyd, but everyone calls me Justice.
I'll show you to your table. Why does everyone call you Justice?
Because we all have aliases to make us seem interesting. I used to be a lawyer, human rights.
Well, that's justice at the end. I thought that cleaned you out last time.
I thought you'd change your name to Cash Point, seeing as you're always giving your money away.
Today's game too rich for you, Franklin?
Sam, Emily. The revenue are here. They're doing a spot check.
I'll come up.
What? Sam, we were going to do our opening address together.
You'll be fine.
Welcome, everyone, to Hold'em 50 at Hotel Babylon.
This is a massive inconvenience. We're holding a major event here today. Can't we do this some other time? It's a spot check. You don't get to pick your time.
The hotel was audited last year.
Your operating systems are slack, and your drawdown facilities are shocking. But that can't be right. I had the place checked before I bought it. Well, maybe that check wasn't thorough enough.
2 pairs.
Oh.
Must be beginner's luck.
Yeah, you're surprisingly good at this.
I think the good Lord is looking down on me, protecting me.
The good Lord.
Do you, want to raise the stakes?
Okay.
The game's starting, Billy. Go and pick on someone your own size.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can handle it.
Don't mess with Billy the Beast.
Billy the Beast. You're not a priest.
I was, till I gambled the church roof funds and found something better to worship.
Moscow and Bombay are great cities.
So is London, Rome, Berlin, but we never get to see any of them. We wait at airports, get on planes, check into hotels. Do a reading of the book, do a signing of the book, wait at an airport, get on a plane, check into a hotel. It's like Groundhog Day.
I know. Maybe after we could go for a drink or something.
I'm gonna, go.
It's a catastrophe.
I know. I've tried everyone. Nobody has any white truffles or any old Tiger saffron gin.
Not that. I just been mobbed by a man in a white collar. Ben, can you lend me some money to pay that?
Gino, don't let your mind wander. It's far too small to be let out on its own.
Ariana's booked into the restaurant in an hour.
Have you guys seen this American author? He's my spitting image. Have a night, please. Honestly, he and I are exactly the same.
Yeah, except that he's been on the bestseller list for the last 40 weeks.
Yeah, and he's sitting upstairs in one of our most expensive suites.
Well, you're down here with us, wondering if you can afford the daily specials.
Apart from that...
Thanks, guys.
You organised all this. Very impressive. How long have you worked here?
Just over a year.
Head of PR. It's a good job. A lot of responsibility.
Yes, I enjoy it.
I think it's time you stepped up a gear, though. Manage one of the family hotels, perhaps. You don't want to be a PR girl all your life.
You see, this is one of our major problems. You disappear for large periods of my life and you pop back in at your convenience and expect me to listen to your advice.
I'm sorry, I thought we had catch up.
Right, in between card games. Look, I have a really important job supervising this today and I could really do without your cosy chats and career advice.
Emily, listen.
No, you listen. Just concentrate on your game and leave me alone.
Oi, where's that taxi I ordered?
I'm just on hold now, sir.
No. About as useful as an ejector seat in a helicopter.
This is not a spectator sport, you know. Sorry, it was a cool phrase. People say the most perceptive things.
404's luggage is stuck at Terminal 5 and wants you to chase it up. And this is Brutus. He's 19 and incontinent, so if he's not walked every 40 minutes, things get very messy.
Thank you, Dan. Oh, Tony, after you've taken care of the mom and dog, could you come up and see me? I got a request of my own.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh, you know he's doing a reading here today?
Yes, I do know. That's why I'm here. I'm his biggest fan. I'm crazy for him. I've bombarded him with countless letters.
Oh, gosh. Well, enjoy your meal.
She's here! She's here! Okay, where's the food time?
Has anyone seen my Perigord?
Oh, my gosh. This is never going to work. What do you need from me? You get to meet a lot of people during your day with their strange requests. I thought maybe we could swap places for the day. Cheers. Well, I become the famous author and you become... Yeah. I'd really love to do your job, just for a few hours. Seriously, you want to be a concierge? I need some variety. I need a change of rhythm, and you would get to take a break up here. Yeah, right now, that is rather appealing. Yeah, I mean, afternoon, 5-star luxury. Get to put whatever you want on my bill. No. Nice try, but no. You've got to do your book reading later on. I'm not a public speaker. Come on, Tony, you're a natural. You deal with the public all the time. Come on. How's your American accent? My British is pretty good. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. It's Michael Caine. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Gene Wilder, that's brilliant. Hey, we could do this. We can? Yeah. Tony, come on, think about it. What do we got to lose? What do you say?
Watch this. I soaked these ordinary Perigord truffles in oil and then glazed them with egg to get just the right hue.
Otaki gin gets his color from being steeped with saffron for years, but this is the perfect match.
Okay, you guys are mad.
Ariana will never tell the difference.
Service!
Come on.
Enjoy your meal, madam.
A moment of truth.
Come on, God. You let your preacher take my money and go tell me.
We bloody did it. Yes! Can't believe I'm doing this. That is my book of secrets. It's got every contact number and every eventuality I've had over the last 20 years. But if you do have any problems, I'm always on the end of the phone. And if things get out of control for you, Paige, my PA, she's a great backstop. Are you and her an item? Oh, I see. You like her. What's not to like? She's young, intelligent, hip, slick, and beautiful. If opposites attract, I might stand a chance, though. I'm afraid when she looks at me, all she sees is a boring old grouch. Speak for yourself. Well, I got guests to attend to. Thank you. So, I'll see you back here for the swap over at 6:30. I must be mad. Okay, Tony. 6:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 players have taken an early bath, and blinds are now going up 50 and 100 after the next hand. Thank you.
Chicken wing? Yeah, I'm only using them as an excuse to talk to you.
Oh, I never realised they could be deployed as a chat-up device.
Oh, you have to be highly skilled to get the very best out of them.
Do you think you'll win tonight?
Or if I can shake off recipe. Everyone's got to tell when they're lying at cards. A small thing that gives them away, and I can usually spot it. Except with Damien. I can't read Damien.
Emily, sorry. Can you cover for me? Apparently health and safety just turned up.
What?
Like a dog with a bone, once they get their teeth in, buggers to shake loose.
Room service, please. I'd like a steak and chips and French fries.
Always a pleasure to see you, Tony. But I'm in a bit of a rush. Please do send up the usual.
The usual?
You know what makes me happy.
Sam Franklin, can I help you?
Health and safety, here to do spot checks on your exits, emergencies and extinguishers.
We were checked 2 weeks ago.
Who's your qualified first aider?
Emily James, Head of Public Relations.
I want to see her.
Well, you can't.
Sam, I'll do this.
I'm going to speak to Rushby.
Chip leader at the moment is Devonfish. Damien Rushby is second, Justice third.
This is difficult for me because family is family and I don't want to intrude.
What? What has he done?
Well, as you know, we've had the revenue crawling all over us all day, and health and safety have just turned up with practically the same agenda. And this morning your father tried to buy the hotel from me.
What?
I was just wondering if any of these events were related. I'm not saying he's...
Of course they are. This is just the kind of stunt he would pull. He doesn't even pause to think how it would affect me.
I know this is tricky for you.
Sam, this is where I work. This is my life, and he has no respect for that. We have to get rid of him.
I didn't want to be the one to say, but yes, we do. Any ideas?
Plenty.
Come in.
Room service?
Yeah, just put it right there.
My God, Tony was right.
Who?
No, I'm sorry. You just look remarkably like a friend of mine.
What is he, witty and intelligent?
No, not really. Could you sign this?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, blind man.
Excuse me?
Well, you know, rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a pub, apples and pears. I got big flares. That's amazing when you pick up on BBC America.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is for you.
Thank you, sir. $50,000.
I've got a feeling that some of the problems I've been encountering today with the authorities might have something to do with you.
No idea what you're talking about.
You're sabotaging my hotel.
I said I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, you said you didn't know Damien's dead.
I'll raise your 50,000. I'm all in.
That's big-minded. I think you've got me beat.
I know I have.
You're bluffing. Oh, cool.
I know that you want the usual, and that the usual makes you happy. But I was thinking that we've known each other for so long, that maybe we could do something unusual for a change. Xanthurium. It's my favorite flower.
It's divine.
You know, I was thinking of Iris Murdoch today, and she said people from a planet without flowers must think that we're mad with joy the whole time to have such things about us. I hope it makes you mad with joy.
So much more interesting than the evening paper you usually bring me. No.
It's me. Oh.
Well.
Sorry. Cute boxers. I just came to say you're on in 10.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry you felt you had to do that.
It's nothing to do with me.
I could hardly miss you whispering to Justice.
Are you, leaving now?
Look, I didn't come for us to get into a fight.
Well, you hardly came in peace. You tried to buy the hotel.
Do you know why I wanted the hotel? It was for you.
That is totally crass. Is that your idea of trying
I thought we could bring us back together.
Just leave. Is everything okay?
This is between me and your necklace.
You can't buy me.
I think you should go.
You okay?
Me? Yeah. Sure, I'm fine.
It'll be wonderful. You've done this 100 times before.
You see? 2 Tonys. Can't be good for the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bobby Mack.
Pretty spineless of you to send friends to do your dirty work.
I can't see the difference between that and you using my daughter to knock me out of the tournament.
You caused me a great deal of inconvenience today.
And you and Emily have just cost me a lot of money.
You'd have lost it anyway.
Oh, really?
You're a big game tourist. You shouldn't have even been in that hand.
How much have you won at the poker table this year?
Not as much as you've lost.
I've won $500,000 so far, and I don't even need the money. Whereas you're clinging to Babylon after the shipwreck of your business career, and you haven't even got the balls to join the big boys to play poker today.
Let's play now. Heads up. No limit.
Sure you can handle it?
Follow me.
As the sky snapped shut like a broken bulb and a satanic storm gathered to scorn them, his body split, and she reached deep within him and wept.
Mr. Mack, may I take a few questions? Who's first?
Yes, Mr. Mack. I've always wanted to know, when you write 3 white mice sit under a juniper tree, what exactly is it that you mean by that?
What do I mean?
What is the symbolism in that phrase that you repeat so often in your work? What is it that you're trying to indicate to us?
That's... what I mean, when I wrote that, what I'm trying to say is that there's 3 white mice and they're sitting under a juniper tree. Do you understand?
Yes, I think I do now. I think I do finally. Thank you so much.
Well, that's...
Anyone else?
How much are we playing for?
How much have we got?
Enough.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mack. That was such an honour. I've been wanting to meet you for such a long time. Ariana Adams. Did you receive all my letters?
Everybody's been so kind, and but I feel the creative muse is upon me.
I'll get you things.
Thank you. I can feel the flames of inspiration are licking at my heels. I must go right. Thank you.
Pleasure to be of assistance, and let me know if I can help you in the future. Case is closed.
Miss White. Hold on.
What's going on?
Oh, my father sent them in to give us the squeeze when Sam wouldn't sell Babylon.
He seems so charming.
Yeah, well, we don't have to worry about him anymore. He's gone.
Well, actually, I saw him playing cards with Sam down in the canteen.
What?
3 jacks, Simon.
What is he doing here?
Playing cards.
I wasn't talking to you. Oh, fantastic, Sam. Now you're playing poker.
Just sorting a few things out.
Sam, the whole point was to get him out of the hotel.
Relax, both of you. I'm winning. He's much more fun now. Raise. 600.
Look what they did to me.
Oh, my goodness.
What will Bobby Mack have thought? I've never been so embarrassed in all my life.
I'll call a house doctor.
It was the Old Tiger saffron gin.
Really? Does it always do that?
No, it never does that. And I have never had a more bizarre-tasting white winter truffle.
What are you saying exactly?
Well, you're the manager. You tell me what's going on.
I'll investigate immediately.
Yes, do that. But I'm leaving in the morning, and I will never set foot in this hotel again. Ever!
Couldn't have won without your help, giving me Damien's towels.
Well, I'm just glad it's all over.
I'm extremely grateful. Look, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I don't know if you're free tomorrow night.
I might be.
Because there's another tournament. I thought maybe you could come along.
What?
Well, there's this guy there who bluffed a house to be my flash. And I thought maybe we could watch it, spot his town.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You want me to be your spotter?
Yeah, I really need to take him down.
You really need to get a life.
Hey, Paige.
I sharpened your pencils.
Why?
Said you wanted to write. You like your pencils to be sharp.
Well, I could have done that myself.
I like doing it for you.
Well, you needed kind of all that trouble.
It's my job.
When was the last time you and I had a drink together?
We've, never.
King Lear, we're sorry in Chicago. It really captures the anguish of a fond, foolish old man trapped between obstinacy and pride. And you're going to love it. I'll put those tickets. 504.
Tea break.
Now it's getting late.
Yes, if you're 6 years old and getting ready for bed. But you're Tony and you never miss a cup of tea. Now, come on. You're buying.
Right, you're not here. I know what you did. I pulled the same trick myself to fake foie gras in a hotel in Harrogate once, but I was young and stupid. What's your excuse?
We didn't have her requested items in stock.
That is not good enough.
Juliet, you look at this with the eyes that will make a weak man die, but you must believe. I swear on the grave of my beloved Nonna, we never believed that Ariana would come here today.
And she hasn't for the past 3 years. Look, it's not just us. She has bookings all over town that she never keeps.
Well, right now, she is threatening to cancel her entire booking. This is serious. She buys our suite for 10 weeks every year. That is guaranteed revenue. Now, has anyone got an idea of how to talk around? Tony, look, you're the brains here. Think of something. This is Ariana Adams. We cannot afford to lose her.
The shipping heiress.
Yes, Tony.
Oh, then we lucked out. I mean, I know what that's about. Yeah, sure. I can think of a plan. I think of a good plan. Geezer. So, put something straight for me. Why haven't we done this before?
It's because I'm just a ditzy gopher and you're this incredible genius.
Well, I haven't been smart enough to notice you, have I?
Well, you're a busy man.
But you're smart, funny, beautiful. If I had any real brains, I'd want to hang out with you the whole time.
I worry I'm a little out of my depth with you.
And I think I'm a little out of my league with you.
What?
Well, I'm worried that when you look at me, all you see is a boring, middle-aged grouch.
It's not at all true.
Well, maybe if opposites attract, then I might have a chance with you.
A chance for what?
To kiss you.
You have every chance.
Oh. You know, I'm going to be back in a sec.
What? Tony, this is very high risk. Are you sure you're up to it?
Why, you just introduced me as the old time and let me do my thing. Hello, Bobby. 6:30. Things are kicking off. Oh, yes, I'm a little bit busy right now. I can really do with that. You're getting late. Well, well, yes, madam. I'll have those clothes with you very soon. Okay, Bobby. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, should I do that? What do you think?
We'd like to make amends for our foolish mistake. So there's someone here I think you'd like to meet.
Do it.
Oh my God, at last. I don't believe it.
I understand from your letters, all your letters, that you're my biggest fan.
Your books are extraordinary.
You know, some critics find them diffuse, but they're really just intended as a response to the resurgent atavism of cultural structures. You know, it's always been my ambition to elevate the language of schematic loss.
Do you think that loss can be schematic?
Oh, yeah.
We'll just leave you to it.
That's all. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how happy I am.
Yes! Where were we?
I don't remember.
Well, I was just saying how you had every chance to kiss me. But if you're not going to take that chance, do you mind if I kiss you?
You know, can you just stay there. Hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back. You are gonna be very popular with your boss. Why? Well, I impersonated you, impersonating me. It's quite complicated. You wearing lipstick? Okay, look, don't be upset, but I noticed that you and Paige liked each other, so I laid a bit of groundwork. You kissed Paige? No, strictly speaking, she kissed me. But the good news is, she thought she was kissing you. It's quite complicated. What does it mean? She definitely likes you. Really? And you like her? Thank you. You're welcome.
I'll raise you 500.
You are a genius.
How did you know Ariana was such a big fan of Bobby Max?
Yeah. Oh, you regurgent activism, and you schemy loss, Yankee boy.
Now, I don't know what you were talking about up there, but I've just spoken to Ariana, and she thinks she's met her literary hero, and she's keeping her booking.
Oh, can you be quiet? We're trying to play some cards here.
What's going on?
Your bet, Franklin.
You've got no money.
I'm not walking away. I'll write an IOU that'll match any bet you make.
Okay, let's raise the stakes. All this. Plus Babylon. For any one of your hotels.
Sam, you can't.
Keep out this. You came here to take my hotel. Now I'm going to take one of yours.
Don't you dare accept this bet.
You going to name one?
No, he's not. Are you, Damien?
The Crawford.
Bit pompous for my taste, but it'll do. It's near the river. Full house.
It's a very good hand. But not as good as Four Kings.
My solicitor will be contacting you with paperwork.
What the hell just happened in there? Sam,
I thought it was my way back.
a pissing contest with Damien.
It's not. He tried to walk all over me. I had to show him he couldn't do that. It was a calculated gamble.
There's no such thing.
But if I'd have won, I'd have doubled my assets.
You lost.
It was bad luck, Julia.
You can't build a life on luck, Sam.
Give Sam his hotel back.
That's not how gambling works.
This wasn't gambling. You came here specifically to get Babylon.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Didn't you think about me?
This is all about you.
Well, answer these things about me then. Who's my best friend? Where's my favourite place? Why does Chinese food make me sneeze?
We certainly drifted apart.
You don't know me. And you came here to buy Babylon so that you could give it to someone who doesn't even want to be a hotel manager.
Let's not talk up here, please. I thought it was a way that we could spend more time together.
Well, if you wanted to spend more time with me, then don't buy a hotel as an excuse.
I'm sorry, I got it wrong.
Give Sam back his hotel.
You don't understand. He's a proud man. It would crush him being in my debt. Believe me, there is nothing I can do.
How'd it go?
He doesn't know how to give it back to Sam.
Sorry, does any of this macho posturing make sense to any of the men in the room?
Stop the funeral. I think I can save the hotel.
Sam.
You're not going to like it, but it's the best we've got. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Open the doors. You leaving us?
I've got what I came for.
Title deeds to the hotel.
I was going to get myself a drink before I left. Can I buy you one?
Looks like we could both do with one.
You playing my song? Hi, I've called a mechanic, but it'll be a while at this time of night, so I'll bring you some drinks, okay? The booze is in.
Stage 1 complete.
Played my first game when I was 10. My father cleaned me up. Told me I should learn that poker doesn't pay. Shame I didn't listen to him.
I've achieved quite a lot in my life, but I've never been a successful father.
Not that it's my place or anything, but she's a very special girl. You should take time to get to know her.
I wish I had time.
Bad news, I'm afraid, gentlemen. The engineer's delayed, so you're going to be stuck in there for a little while longer. I'll brought you some entertainment, magazines, playing cards, radio. Thank you. I'll let you know when they arrive.
How's it going up there?
Well, we've got the cards. Rest is up to Sam.
Hold this for me, will you? I'm going to try and get these doors open further. Can't just wait here all night sitting on our hands.
We could play cards.
Not a good idea.
Wouldn't you like to win back Babylon?
Yes.
Well, now's your chance. I'll bet you one hand. The hotel for this watch.
You want to take everything I've got?
I've already got 12 hotels. If I want another, I can buy another. But this watch went to the moon.
Okay. We're going to play Indian. You get one card. Blind. Highest card wins. You get one change.
Okay.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Want to change?
No. You.
There wasn't supposed to be a second alarm, was it?
I don't think so.
No, there wasn't.
Hurry up. Hurry up!
Oh my God, Sam, what's happened?
I think he's had a heart attack. I don't know. Call an ambulance.
Get these doors open, guys!
Ambulance, please.
Oh my God, pull, guys! Oh my God, stop breathing! Tanya, pass the defibrillator. It's in the way. Okay, Sam, I'm going to pass this through to you. Open it up and I'll tell you what to do. Okay, pull, where is it? Pull. The plastic thing. And rip it off. Yes. Okay, there's 2 pads. Put them on his chest. Okay, Sam. Oh my God.
we turn it on.
Does it turn on?
And, okay, it's charging. Okay, here we go. Anything?
He's not breathing. I need Tanya, I need the adrenaline. It's in a long plastic thing. It's blue, looks like a blue pen.
Come on.
Here it is.
Get in.
Oh, God.
Okay, just slowly. You're going to be okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Daddy, you're gonna be okay.
So that was a heart attack?
It wasn't unexpected. I had one 4 months ago.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't know how. I could hardly tell you on the telephone or in an email. That's why I came here.
I'm sorry.
Apparently I have a chronic condition. And I won't waste the last months of my life without us ever getting to know each other. I just could never find the words to say.
To say what?
That I love you.
You just said it. It's very simple, really, isn't it? I mean, it's much cheaper than buying me a hotel.
Wait. Want to know what card I have? Welcome back to the hotel business. Okay.
The best risks we take in life are not when we gamble with money or possessions, but when we're brave enough to risk our feelings.
What's happened?
Is he gonna be alright?
Don't worry. I'm sure he'll be okay. Can I get you anything? Taxi? Tickets for a show? Oh, no. I think we're fine. Thanks. Well, let me know if you need my help with anything.
I suspect you've helped us enough already.
I think I got it from you, thanks.
Because if we win that gamble, we get the biggest prize of all.
I need to collect all this stuff and bring it to hospital for him.
Is he all right?
I don't know. I have to wait and see.
You all right?
Yeah,
And you're going to be all right together?
I hope so. I really hope so. Maybe you'd like to come to my room.
Your room?
We're hosting an entire convention with the skeleton staff. The Captain Stranger Appreciation Society.
Oh, no geeks.
So this is Meredith's son, and she's going to be working with us next couple of days.
You're Michael Anderson.
Armstrong?
Who is this Meredith, anyway? And has she facilitated your sleeping with her by any chance? Good morning.
Oh.
Ahoy.
This is never going to happen between us. There's too much history.
I resign.
And Hotel Babylon continues next Friday at 9. Next tonight, an embarrassing predicament in Coming of Age.